Alright, well, the materials we're going to be working with is our yarn, our crochet hook, and our scissors. Now we're going to get started. I'm going to double my yarn because this yarn is quite lightweight and I want something thick. And let me show you the other hearts. So this two hearts here, the purple and the red, I made them with just one strand of this yarn, and so that's why they came out quite small. But it was not this crochet hook I made use of. I made use of like a smaller crochet hook, and this one I doubled the yarn, but with the same crochet hook I used for this guy, so it gave me a bigger size. Depending on the size you want and depending on what your outcome you want, you can do any one, either doubling your yarn or using one single strand of yarn or using a bigger hook. Firstly, we're going to make our slip knot. To do that, we're going to go over at the back, putting the end of our working yarn at the back to make a P shape. We're going to secure it with this hand so that we have a loop to go through with our hook. We're going to go through the hook with the loop with our hook, and we're going to yarn over. That is pulling our working yarn into the loop, and we're going to tighten it. We're going to make it hug our hook, but not too tight, to leave a little space. And now we've made our slip knot. Next, since we're not making a magic ring, we're going to chain 5. Yarn over and pull through the first loop, and that's chain 1. We're going to repeat till we have 5 chains. So this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. Now we're going to slip stitch to make our circle into the first stitch that we made. So we're not going to yarn over, we're just going to go into our first stitch. This will leave us with 2 loops on our hook. Then we're going to yarn over and we're going to pull through the both of them. Now we have our circle. We're going to go ahead and chain 2. 1 and 2. Now after we've chained 2, we're going to make our treble crochet into our circle. We're going to do it 3 times. Try to keep this end because we might use it later to pull our circle to tighten it by the end of our work. So now we're going to do 3 treble crochet into the circle. To do that, we're going to yarn over 2 times like so. We're going to insert into our circle, and we're going to yarn over and pull through the circle in. Now we have like 4 loops on our hook, and we're only going to be pulling through the first 2, and that is how we're doing our treble crochet. So we're going to pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through. We're going to do the same for the second 2 loops because now we're left with 3. We're going to yarn over and pull through this second 2, yarn over and pull through. Now we're left with just 2 on our hook. We're going to yarn over and we're going to pull through both of them like so. We're going to repeat this 2 times. So if you've gotten it, let's go. Yarn over twice, insert into the circle, pull through, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through the remaining 2. Again, yarn over twice, insert, pull through, circle, then yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2. We've done it. Now we have 3 treble crochet in our circle and our 2 chains that we did in the beginning. After this, we're going to make 3 double crochet into our circle. Now let's shift this up a little bit to give us space. Now we're going to do 3 double crochet into our circle. To do that, we'll just yarn over once, insert into our circle, yarn over and pull through our circle, giving us just 3 loops on our crochet hook. We're going to yarn over, pull through the first 2, leaving us with 2 loops, and we're going to yarn over and pull through those 2. Now that's how to do your double crochet. We're going to repeat this step 2 times to give us 3 double crochet into our circle. So yarn over, insert, pull through first 2, pull through the second 2. That's our second double crochet. We're going to yarn over for our third one, pull through the first 2, then pull through the second 2, like so. Now we're going to chain 1, then we're going to make a treble crochet into our circle. And if you remember, we did a treble crochet by yarning over twice, inserting into our circle, pulling through the first 2, then the second 2, and then the last 2. Now we're going to chain 1 again, like so. Now we're going to make 3 double crochet into our loop. You're going to yarn over once, insert, pull through the first 2, and pull through the last 2. That's 1 double crochet. We're going to repeat this 2 more times. Yarn over, insert, pull through. That's the second one, and for the third one, as you can see, we've done that. Now to continue, we're going to make 3 more treble crochet into our circle. If your circle is closing up, you can just push back like so and create more space for yourself to work with. Now let's go and do our treble crochet. Yarn over twice, insert, pull through the first 2, pull through the second 2, pull through the last 2. We're going to do it 2 more times. Yarn over twice, pull through the first 2, pull through the second 2, and pull through the third 2. One last time. Yarn over twice, now to finish up our row, we're going to chain 2. Then we're going to make a slip stitch through the circle. So we're going to insert, pull through. We're going to yarn over and bring it through both loops. To finally close off, we're going to chain 1. And that's it. To fasten off, we're going to pull a little bit of yarn to enable us properly fasten off, and we're going to cut it. Now we're going to pull through that loop totally through, and we're going to pull. We're going to pull it to fasten off. So now if you want to tighten your circle, you can just go ahead and pull this at the back to close the circle, as you can see. So that will help you to tighten and close up the space in the middle of your heart, the heart that you crocheted. So there you have it. Now before we finish, we have to use our, I don't have a darning needle, but we're meant to use a darning needle to stitch this into the back before we cut it off. If we cut it from here, it's most likely it's going to unravel later in the future. So I'm going to use a smaller crochet hook to like pass it through the sides. Alright, to do that, I'm just going to go through this circle and pull. I'm going to repeat it for the second part. And now I'm going to reverse and carry it through this other side, more like a way of really making sure that it is secured to avoid any future issue. I'm going to pass it through 2 more stitches and we're done. I'm going to snip it off. And so for this guy, just going to pass it through the middle. I'm also going to hide it as well. Now you can use this heart for anything. You can use it as for an earring. You can just also use it for a charm on your beanie or ruffle hats or whatever. It's just an additive. You can put it on any of your projects and it will really come out nice and fine. So there we have it, and this is our heart. But I hope you got or learned 1 or 2 things from this video, and I hope you found it helpful. If you did and you would love to continue with us on this journey, our crochet journey, do well to like this video and click on the subscription button. With that said, bye and see you in my next video.